Okay, look at this guy right here. This next one. A number ends in 0 if and only if the number is divisible by 5. So there's a statement. The lawyer's getting paid big money to try and defend this. He wants to know if he's got a case or not. First of all, is this a biconditional statement?
Yes.
How do you know? Yes, because of this right here. If and only if. Okay, question number 2. Is this true? Is there truth to this? You got to go forwards and backwards. So let's break it up. What's the conditional statement? If a number ends in 0, then it is divisible by 5. Okay, is that true or false? So if we go forwards, is that true? If a number ends in 0, then it must be divisible by 5. Is that true? Any number that ends in 0 is divisible by 5? Okay, that's true. Now you got to go backwards. So we're going to go if a number is divisible by 5, then it ends in 0. Is that true? If it's false, you got to prove it. Give me an example. Okay, it could be 25. There you go. 25 divisible by 5? Yes. Does 25 end in 0? No. So this one's false. So the lawyer's going to drop the case. He's not going to take it. He does not have a good argument. So we're just teaching you how to argue, how to justify your arguments. Okay, let's just do this for the last. Let's skip that slide. Let's go right here. Here we go. Your homework, they're going to give you a phrase. They want you to write this in a conditional statement and then its converse. So all leopards have spots. Is that a true statement? All leopards have spots? Yeah, that's probably true. Probably, maybe there's some freak leopard that doesn't have spots. So maybe it might be false. But let's change this to a conditional statement. What is it going to be? If what? If? Let's change it to a if then. What's it going to be? If
they have spots, then it's a leopard. If it has spots, then it's a leopard.
That's the converse. If
It's a leopard.
yes, who said that? Genius. Okay. If it is a leopard, then it has spots. Okay, there's our original statement right there. That's your conditional statement. If it is a leopard, then it has spots. Is that true? Yeah, let's say it's true. Okay, now the converse. What's the converse, Josh?
If it has spots,
There you go. If it has spots, then it is a leopard. Okay, now, is that true or false? If it's false, you got to prove it. Give me an example. Give me an example with what?
there's Dalmatians.
Dalmatians. A dog, a firehouse dog, Dalmatian. It's got spots. Is it a leopard? No.
Have some descendants.
Maybe in the bloodlines far back. Okay, let's look at this guy. Adjacent angles share a common side. What's the conditional statement? If, there you go. If an angle, so we got to add a little bit. If an angle is adjacent, so if an angle is adjacent, then Then what? Then they share a common side. There we go. Now, let's do the converse. Cassie, what's the converse? So if an angle is adjacent, then they share a common side. Easy. So if angles share a common side, then they are adjacent. Now let's look for truth. Is the first one true? If an angle is adjacent, then they share a common side. Is that true? Yes. Is the bottom one true? Is the converse? So it's true forwards. Is it true backwards? If angles share a common side, then they are adjacent. Okay. If it is true both forwards and backwards, here's what we want to do. We want to write it as a biconditional statement. So we want to put an if and only if in there. So let's write it as a biconditional statement. Remember, if and only if is going to go kind of in the middle. So we're going to have the hypothesis on the left and the conclusion on the right. So what are we going to put on the left? What are we going to put on the left? Well, it doesn't start with the if. The if and only if is in the middle. So it's just going to start with, there we go. An angle is adjacent, or angles are adjacent, I guess is what we should put. So angles are adjacent if and only if what, Fernando? Angles are adjacent if and only if what? They share a common side. Okay, that's an example of what your homework's going to be. You're going to start with the statement. You're going to have to see if it's true forwards, backwards. If it's not, prove it. If it is, write it as a biconditional statement. So your assignment is this from the book. You have got to do 2.2. Is your assignment on here somewhere? Page 82. 13 through 37. 44. 61 through 64. Alright.